Everybody to my channel. Thank you again for tuning in today. Welcome to all my new subscribers. Thank you for everybody has been coming back every week. I greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to hit that bell down below and subscribe so you can see the latest updates and uploads that I have. This week I am bringing to you a video that I have not done in quite some time, and I do apologize in advance for that. I know many of you enjoy this series that I do, the My Aesthetic series, which talks about my fit journey, my style, body shape, all that type of stuff. I will link up above here the playlist if you choose to want to go back and just see some of the videos I've done. But you know, I've already talked about our mood board that we did. For those who don't know, let me just say this entire series is based off of meetings that I go to locally here in Texas, that is ran by Roz of So Much Fabric. And we talk about, this year focus has been on style aesthetic, fitting our body shapes and all this different type of stuff, and patterns that we pick up, things to keep in mind, all of that. And so we've had to put our style in 3 words. Mine is classic, chic, and dramatic. And so then we created this mood board, which I have shown in a previous video, so I won't go into it. And I've had several videos in between, but this video today is focusing on, now I'm doing a closet purge. And so why am I doing this closet purge? One, it was a homework assignment that I never got around to doing, and I never got around to doing it because I didn't have pieces in my wardrobe to replace them. And obviously, since I'm doing the ready to wear fast, I am not going out buying anything in order to replace the items that needed to come out of my closet. And so until I had built up enough of some other items in order to replace these, now these will go to, actually there's a local church here that accepts clothes for women who are entering back into the workforce. And some of this is going to the Goodwill. A couple items will go to the Goodwill. So let me just share with you this closet purge and why I am now, the reasons I am removing some of these items from my closet. So let me start from this end. Now this was just a casual top. This is a simplicity pattern. I can't remember, but if you guys remember, I think it was last year, it was all the rage with that extra piece that hangs out here. Well, one of the things I have learned, which is why much of this is leaving my closet, is not so much that it's gotten too big, because let me just caveat here, I have been off my weight loss journey, or I have not been consistent. Let me say that I have not been consistent over the past few months. So my weight has pretty much stayed the same over the past few months. So it's not that any of these items are too big. One of them is, but other than that, yeah, I have not really been losing any weight over the past few months. But anyway, that has resumed. But anyway, one of the things I have learned, besides the fact of my style and really diving into those pieces that I really would like to wear, I am learning that I need to pay attention to the type of fabric that I use for certain projects. And so a lot of this has to do with, I just used the wrong fabric for the pattern. Not necessarily that I didn't like the pattern or anything like that. It's just that, yeah, I used the wrong fabric for it. And the wrong fabrics for me as well. I know what I like on me, types of fabric, how it feels on me, how it might drape on me. So some fabrics that are real drapey might look great on certain people, but on me, I just didn't like the way it moved. So though, that is some of the reasons. So for this, while this is a nice, just casual, this is just a casual, nothing fancy type top, the fabric for it is just too, this is an ITY, and it drags. If you can see here, it just kind of, it's just, yeah, it's just not working. And so this is going to the Goodwill. And what I do, and what I've done on all of these, I created these labels, and I just used Avery.com. You can go on there and create an account and create labels for free on there, and you just download it and print it off. You have to go buy the actual labels to print them off on, but I found this icon, this sewing machine icon, somewhere on the internet, and and I just created these labels that show the size, the bust size, waist size, and what I would consider the US size for this garment. And so people who might buy it, pick it up at the Goodwill or some other donation site, like some of these are, like I said, going to charity, they can see, oh, this is about this size, and then they can, you know, take it. So anyway, that is why this is going. And that is the same with this top. This is the Cashmerette Dartmouth top, which I love, but I chose the wrong fabric. So this crisscross in the front don't necessarily sit right. And this is, most of this is pre my fitting journey that I've been focusing on 2018. I want to say all of this was made in 2017. So all of these are pre my fitting journey, which means they don't fit properly. There's different things about it. It just doesn't drape properly. And so I'm giving away. So this is the Cashmerette Dartmouth top. I still have more of this fabric, but the wrong fabric for that top. I think it needs to be a little bit, not as stretchy of a knit that I use. And this is a ITY. Now this here, if you recognize this, I did make this in 2018. This is my Samantha dress, the Smiley Samantha dress. I chose the wrong fabric. And this really drags on me right now. And so I was like, no, I'm not gonna wear it. I had made this cami to go, this dune tank to go underneath. So I'm gonna put those into the donation for the church as well, because I'm not gonna wear it. It doesn't look flattering on me at all. You all know I just made this, and let me pause here again for those who say, oh, well, you can make an adjustment if you just do this and do that. For those who don't follow me, who haven't been following me in a while, let me pause right here. I don't care to do stuff like that. I know a lot of sewists do that, where, oh, all I have to do is take this in. If I lost weight, I'll pinch this in, put a dart in here, and go back and do that. Yeah, that's just not where I choose to want to spend my time. And so, no, I will not be doing any of that, or repurposing any of this fabric for anything. So, yeah, that's just not my thing. But you all know I just made this top. It did not fit well, and the conclusion was, as I had spoke to some of those who left comments, is this print is just, I can see doing this top. Remember, this is the Rebecca Page Brielle blouse. And I can see doing this top in a solid, but this busy small print, I'm larger bust. It was just too much going on. And then the fit around the arm side wasn't good. And so, so yeah, now, you know, the adjustment for this has already been taken into account when I make it again, but yeah. So that is being donated. I have 3 M6886. Again, this is another ITY. It just drags and it does not look flattering on me. And I don't think this, for me, ITY, this weight of ITY in the M6886 is not the ideal fabric to make that in. I would prefer something a little bit more stable. And so that is being donated. Same thing here. This one is just too short. At the end of the day, I think it's just too short for me. And so, yeah, I'm just gonna donate that. This one is where I did the tutorial on how I did the full bust adjustment. I'll link that up above. But this is a knit. This is a Talio knit. I bought this from fabric.com. Again, the wrong fabric for this dress. And this thing, over time, it just dragged and got longer and got longer. And it does not look flattering on me. And then this, you know, yeah. So that is going to donation. Same thing with this. This was my Rebecca Page Portia dress, which I will remake. And I did this for the Elizabeth made this day and night dress challenge. I'll pop up a picture here. Love the dress. No problem with the dress, but can you guess? Yes, the wrong fabric. I got this fabric from Stylish Fabric, which is beautiful, but I used it for the wrong dress because the way the dress hangs, it just stretched and stretched and kept stretching over time. Obviously, when I wash it and everything, you know, it's fine, but yeah, beautiful dress. I'm going to actually remake this dress. I want to make it in a ponte knit, which I think will be absolutely beautiful. I probably won't make it as long as I did this one, or it's probably because over time it just kept dragging and dragging. And so, yeah, so that is going away. This is the Smiley Lisa dress I just did. And I think I talked about this in my previous video. I have made the adjustments, took into account the adjustments I need to make on the pattern, but it's just way too, it's like way too much room back here and gapey. So perfectly someone will be able to use that, wear that. This is the, I think this is Butterick 6318 retro dress I did. Yeah, I don't like it anymore, only because I don't like the gathers. And it doesn't quite, this is again 2017, before I knew how to make proper adjustments and fit. So the fit around the bust area is dragging and pulling in certain spots. So yeah, I'm gonna donate that. And then these are all, oh no, I take that back. These are the ready to wear jogging suits. I've already talked about these. I bought that Mimi G pattern that I'll be making to replace these. As a matter of fact, let me grab it. This is the pattern I'll be doing to replace these. These are just very ill-fitting and whatnot, so those will go to the Goodwill actually. This is a cami. This is the designer stitch. Oh, I forget the cami. The cami set. And again, the fit wasn't great, and so I will just donate this. Very nice pattern. I had adjusted it to make the straps wider, but yeah, that will go to donation as well. And then this is Sinclair pattern, the cardigan and the skirt. I don't remember the skirt, but the cardigan is just, and this is made out of a ponte knit, which was a really good fabric to make it out of. I'm just not quite sure I like this style anymore. I don't know, but I wasn't reaching for it a lot, so I was like, I'll donate it. You know, the skirt, and the skirt is an asymmetrical skirt in the front, which again, I don't know if I like it. Maybe I don't like it in a knit is what it might be, and I might like this better in a woven. See how that's asymmetrical, like a faux wrap asymmetrical skirt. So that could be, but at any rate, it will go to another home. This is my Sewaholic Hollyburn skirt. Now, I absolutely love this skirt. This was, y'all, this was the first time I lined a skirt, and love it. The thing with this is, when I first made it, I didn't take my measurements quite right. I didn't quite take my measurements right when I did the skirt, so it was already a little too big. But since I made this, I have lost weight. Again, not over the recent months, but I have lost weight. And I put this thing on. By the time I walk a few steps, the thing then half twisted around on me. And no, I'm not making adjustments, but it is lined. This is my first lined skirt. It's pretty good. It's pretty decent. But yeah, that is going to a donation. And I made the Alma blouse to go with it. This is also Sewaholic. This is the Alma blouse. So I did that. And yeah, I'll probably at some point make this again, but right now, no, not quite. This fabric, this was both of these were made from sheets, actually made from sheets. And I think I might want this in more of a cotton weight if I make it again, like a drapey cotton, but we shall see. So that is going to donation. This is Goodwill. And then this is a skirt I purchased online, but sometime last year, but I never came. This is brand new. I never wore it, but I don't too much care for it anymore. I just picked the wrong fabrics and everything like that. It's a very cute skirt, but never wore it and never had a desire to reach for it once I had purchased it. And so yeah, this is from 2017. So yeah, that is going to that home. And then I just have this cardigan, ready to wear cardigan. I never reach for anymore either. It also is too long across my hips. I like my cardigan shorter, as you know now, but so yeah, this is too long, so that will go as well. And that is it. That is my update on my closet purge. It is continuing to be a journey for me, and I'm continuing to learn a lot, not just about the fit, but about the proper fabrics to choose to make certain garments. And so in inside finishes, I'm loving that as well. And so yeah, that is it. So again, I will link this video into my aesthetic playlist. So if you want to see the other videos, feel free. And I will be back in soon, probably within another month or so, with another video before the end of the year, because the group that I have been going to, these meetings that have been every other month, we have a meeting coming up in October where I think we're doing pattern and fabric swaps, maybe. I don't remember. I could be thinking wrong. But in December, we have a Christmas party. I want to say it's at a museum. And so we will, I think it's kind of like a fashion show type thing where we obviously make what we're going to wear and all that good stuff. So yeah, so as that comes up and those meetings come up and we get information, I'll come back in and share those with you. And so yeah, that is it. Thank you everybody again for tuning in. And if you have any questions, please leave them down below. Thank you again to all the subscribers, and I will see you in the next video. Have a blessed week. Bye.